And we're live. All right, what is up, everyone? Welcome to this here, the Frito Bandito Taqueria. My name is The Feral. We are actually quasi-starting on time tonight, which is great, which hasn't happened almost all week. So
that's crazy talk.
I know, right? Mr. William Paul, how are you tonight?
It is the weekend.
It is the weekend. And since it's the weekend, we got Mr. El Crefe here with us as well.
Yay!
Yay! Which full disclosure, El Crefe is my brother-in-law, and I figured out our kids were running around in the backyard today with each other in their skivvies. So that was great. That was a fun picture my wife sent me. My wife is currently up in the place where her in-laws are from, and she's visiting up there for the weekend.
Her family, your in-laws.
My in-laws. She's visiting her family, and we live down the street from her in-laws, and I'm not confusing.
Your family.
So she's up visiting the weekend with her family.
Confusing. I'm confusing.
We're all confusing. It was pretty funny. I made a deal with my daughters. I was like, okay, here's the deal. You have a softball game tomorrow, so my older daughter is playing in the championships. So we're all excited for that. Hey, Mecca, how you doing? And so I told my girls, okay, since it's just us this weekend, okay, we pick mommy up on Sunday. Since it's just us, I'll make you a deal. Okay, you've been really good at helping me get everything clean, get everything get the house cleaned up because we got a puppy coming on Sunday. So wanted to make sure the house was clean. We start with a clean house. It helps, when the dog comes. And I think, hopefully, possibly. And
sure.
they've
we'll allow it.
We'll go with that. So they've done everything I've asked them to do. And I'm just like, okay. So you've done everything I asked you to do. Just tonight, you got to get some sleep. You got a softball game tomorrow, and we got to do well at it. If you go to bed tonight, tomorrow night, I don't care how long you stay up. Okay? You go to bed tonight. Tomorrow night, you can stay up as long as you want. I don't care. You just can't cause crap for me on Sunday during church. Okay? That's my only stipulation. All right. Well, you know what, Mecca? We're always glad that you are here in the Frito Bandito Taqueria. Always a pleasure to have you here. So basically, my daughters hopefully are falling asleep right now, and then tomorrow night I'm gonna be out there. They're gonna be inside doing whatever the crap they want to do, and it's gonna be great. So so we're gonna get going tonight. Just wanted to give you a quick update with the Taqueria scheduling. So some of you may know, if you're in the Helldivers community, some crap went down today. Apparently, Helldivers was built off the PlayStation networks. So all multiplayers run through PlayStation. And PlayStation requires that you have a PS login in order to do stuff on their networks. And what happened was, apparently, Helldivers had a massive issue at launch. And because of this, yes, Mr. William Paul is on voice chat tonight. And because of this, Sony basically told Helldivers, okay, look, we're going to give you a grace period. We understand these things happen. We'll give you a grace period to get your stuff together. And then after a certain amount of time, you're going to have to require all of your players to log in with or link any PC player to link with a PSN ID in order to cross-play and actually play the game using our servers. Which, I mean, that's fair, but at the same time, I don't believe Helldivers and Arrowhead Studios really made a good, PR release saying, hey, look, everyone that is playing this, you are going to have to get a PSN ID. Now, some people may say, well, why is that an issue? That shouldn't be an issue. Just log on PSN and get an ID. Yeah, it kind of sucks. It's an extra hoop you got to jump through. Some people don't like PlayStation networks. So, what's the issue? Well, the issue is apparently there are some countries in the world that have banned it. And unfortunately, a lot of these countries are located in Africa. So there are huge cries of racism right now against Arrowhead Studios, wrongly, to be brutally honest, that they are racist because they're not allowing brown and black people to play their game because they require a PlayStation ID, and PlayStation Network is not allowed in those countries. And I'm just like, you have got to be freaking kidding me. That you're going to play the race card on this? There are very low IQ idiots that are playing the race card on this. But it's like, okay, you really, really want to go after someone? Go after Sony. Or, hey, how about this? Why don't you go after the countries for not allowing PlayStation in their country? How about that? Why don't you actually tell your government, hey, we want to play our games. Just let us play our games. That's all we want. That's all you got to do. You know, you can do that. You can petition your government. Oh, wait, most of your governments are crazy psycho-authoritarian and they don't give a crap about you. Sucks to be you. But I guess if Arrowhead Studios is guilty of anything, they are guilty of not being upfront about it at the beginning. I think it does urge you to connect your account to a PlayStation account at the beginning anyway. But it was the fact that they didn't require it, and now a lot of people are getting gobsmacked with it. They're really annoyed with it. So that's not the reason why I'm stopping playing Helldivers 2. The reason I'm stopping playing Helldivers 2 is because I suck. And in order to be able to do the harder missions, I'm going to have to play it a lot. I don't have time to play it a lot. I don't have time to get good. So I'm kind of at the point where we played it for about a month. I had a good time with it. It was fun. It was fine. Honestly, with all this crap going on currently, I kind of want to just not deal with it and put it off to the side for a little bit. And then maybe a couple months later, when this whole thing blows over, everything calms down, and also a bunch of weird things happened with all the balancing and crap, we'll just wait for the dust to settle. We'll hop back in a couple months. Okay? So what we're going to do is starting next week on Monday and Tuesdays, we are going to be playing Dragon's Dogma. So we're going to be starting a brand new game Mondays and Tuesdays. And then Wednesday through Saturday, we're going to be playing Final Fantasy 14. So, hey, Ezekiel! What is up, guys? Merc Raid. Thank you very much for the Merc Raid. Hold up. We got a gift for that.
Shell. Cheese.
We got a man the taco cannon. We got a raid. And what is that? Okay, don't care. So, got bored with Helldivers 2. It just wasn't rewarding to play anymore. Yeah, I mean, Helldivers 2 is one of those games where there isn't much there, so to speak. And it's mostly basically having fun with friends and continuously doing the same gameplay loop over and over and over again. So, hey, FP Majal. Mejal. I want to go Spanish mode with that, but I don't know how to pronounce that in Spanish. So, all right. So tonight, we are going to be rolling on, Final Fantasy 14, and so yeah, we're gonna be rolling here. Mejial. Yeah, and you also need a dedicated squad to play with. That is also absolutely true.
Which we did have with Taco Divers. But,
we did.
And, I mean, it's even still... the fun you have with the game is the fun you have with your buddies. Like, when you're coming in, after dying, and you're coming in from orbital deployment, and you can land smack dab on your buddy's head.
Wait, did that happen, Mr. William Paul? That sounds oddly specific, Mr. William Paul. That sounds like that's something. That sounds like something that you did to me, Mr. William Paul. That totally did not happen to me. That William Paul crushed my poor purveyor of liberty.
After Farrell was the one that used the stratagem to call me back in.
Yes, that's the thanks that I got. All right, let's see here. Let's see if Let's see if operator's coming in. So what we're going to be doing tonight is we are going to be rolling on the latest Manderville trial. So I was gated out of that. Let's see here. Okay, so that's the defend William. Well, Mecha defends you and your innocence, Will. Will was completely innocent of completely crushing my character in Helldivers. All right, Mayhal.
Look,
thanks for hopping in tonight.
Just like there is managed democracy, there is managed innocence. And Mecha, I salute you.
All right, so we got Gilded Araya tonight. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait and see if Mr. Operator hops in. So
He's playing World of Warcraft right now.
I know he is, but usually he's pretty good about just hopping right out. So we'll keep rolling on the on the MSQ. So we'll get the first part set up. All right, Barshan. What up, dude? What up, homie? All right, about to call you. So in the void gate. All right. Cutscene. Here, 1 second. Let's get this rolling. There you go. My outfit's all sparkly. I think I got 2 more patches left. 2 more patches of content. A box. What's in the box? Is it all folded up and covered in snot? I could post a watching paint dry series and I would still watch it. Well, I would have 1 fan.
No, probably 2.
Okay, we'll go with those.
The second fan would be the circular one you have pointed at the paint to help it dry.
Right. Hey, you know what? That fan is just as important. All right. Gotta hear what Vitra has to say. Wonderful. I just spilled my drink all over my shirt. I am such the model of cleanliness here. And that is why I have a whole litany of paper towels right at my disposal. You can see there's my stain right there. All right. Sent word from the Void Gate. Situation is precarious. Serious face. Let's see here. All right, Golbez is trying to break through the gate. Watching paint dry while friends gently make fun of each other and the type and color of paint would be fun.
Well, we do know that if
Well, when did Zero get here? Anyway, continue.
Zero was always there.
Oh.
But anyway, I don't even know who Zero is. Anyway, if the color of the paint was left up to a consensus, a vote, you know that Saul and I would probably vote for pink.
You would,
Just
and I
to
would
piss you off.
and I would hate you profusely. Okay, harness light from the first, channel it to the 13th. Disinfect it all with bleach. And then nuke it. That sounds like a great plan, Ishtola. Let's do that. That looks like the nuclear football.
Hello.
Hey, operator.
You have successfully summoned me.
It
You
worked.
sound a little bushed.
I've been doing M+.
I knew it. She has tactical nukes. Aether transmitters, aka bouncing betties. Alright, creating Aether. We'll get through this cutscene, operator, then we'll queue up for Manderville trial. Sound good?
Oh, I thought we already did that.
No, we didn't do the Manderville trial.
I take it I've also pissed off the other guys in the Mythic Plus group, and that's why Rocky didn't think to ping me.
I mean, they didn't seem mad at you. But Rocky did want to play his DPS, so...
That's probably it.
Let's see here. Salty and Maldor paint the wall, and Pharaoh watches in horror as it dries. It seems like that would be, you'd have to like put me in a blindfold while Maldor and Salty painted the taqueria, and then they do it big reveal like on those house flipper shows, you know? They're just like, here's the reveal. Oh my gosh, no, why?
Oh. Yeah, if you want to see a reaction like that, there's that old show, American Choppers, where they make the motorcycles. Find the episode where they made a motorcycle for Jay Leno.
Oh, that guy's picky. This is shiny. Oh crap! They grabbed the wrong one. That's a Tesla tower. Everyone run!
Okay, I realize I'm watching your stream on a little bit of a delay, and did I just see her refer to those as crystal towers?
No, the Crystal Towers.
I was gonna say, didn't they learn their lesson with the first one?
Right?
You don't go messing around with towers of crystal.
Yeah. Oh, that's not cool, Ezekiel. Well, there's always thrift stores. If you need a quick monitor, just go to a thrift store. You could pick one up for like 20 bucks, and it'll do the job. It'll do the job. That's how I started, actually. I just bought a couple cheap monitors from thrift stores. They weren't fantastic, but they did the job pretty well. Oh, okay. That'll work. It would be hardly the first time we played it by ear. Isn't that what we do all the time? Oh, I'm gonna give her some encouragement. Because she's a cat girl. Alright. So we're basically going to use these fancy contraptions and irradiate the 13th with light. Sounds good. Yeah. As usual, Joya, we'll just make you do everything. Groovy. Oh, good. We get Hot Chick Zero to come with us.
Well, why not? I mean,
Yeah, I don't see any problem with it.
was Zero again?
Zero is the
You'll find after you get to the patch quests.
Yeah, but the chances of me actually getting there at this point...
she's the Reaper that winds up with Xenos.
No. She
What?
was Xenos' void scent that he formed a pact with to become a Reaper.
Okay, mine's just the non-eloquent version of that.
No, it's not. Because a Reaper is a person that makes a pact with a void scent to get power.
Okay, I haven't done the quest yet, okay? That was...
Wait. We need a ruling. Chunk of Law, is Farrell correct or incorrect?
Incorrect.
I rule...
Because she is a void scent. She can't be a Reaper by definition.
That is true.
Okay.
She is a void scent. She's
It's
from the
time
13th.
for judgment be issued by the judge of Chocolate Law. The prosecuting attorney will remain silent for just a moment, please, while I issue my verdict. Farrell, you have been found guilty of breaking Chocolate Law.
I have broken chocolate law. Oh.
You were incorrect. Operator was correct in this.
That is okay. I have accepted my punishment of the manual buzzer.
We knew what a Reaper was before the class was even out. They specifically told us it was a person that made a pact with a void scent for power.
So what I get, and what I get from all that is that Zero is not a Reaper. Zero is a Reapee.
Zero's a hot chick. We'll just leave it at that. She's hot. I mean, look at
Wait,
that hat
did you-
tip. She's hot.
Look, no, wait. Did you just assume that Void Sense gender? I mean, really, Farrell.
She's got boobs. That's all I need. She's got boobs and a hot voice. That's all I need for that. And no, she's not Mega Man's companion robot dude with the beam sword. It's not that Zero. Okay?
Look. Multiple people can have the same name. That Zero is that Zero. This Zero is this Zero.
Right. But also, it means nothing. Will. It means
I
nothing.
never said it did.
That was a math joke, Will.
That's a very bad joke.
That is such a bad joke. I'm surprised I didn't tell it.
Okay, before I get into
It's
this...
such a bad joke, it barely even qualifies as a joke.
Which is why I figure I'm surprised I didn't tell it.
The depths of my humor know no bounds.
It's not funny.
Yes, it is. Shut your mouth.
It was funny. Do we need to go back to the Chunk of Law courtroom?
No, we're good.
Okay.
All right. Let's knock on the food. Let's get queued up for this. Let's get Operator in. Whether he wants to or not, he's going to help me. I would invite Knock, but he is definitely not there yet. I'm thinking about you.
I appreciate that. I'm currently hunting a blasphemy here, so, catching up.
Wow. Insta-Q. All right, come on, DPS. Que lo haga, chavo. Oye, venga, güey. Empezamos. Estoy aburrido. Chao. Come on. Butthead.
Can you hear me? Hello?
What?
Yes.
Hello.
I reconnected.
Oh, groovy.
Not game.
All right, come on, DPS. Get your butt in gear. Ugh.
I got
Butthead.
disconnected. My internet dropped for a second.
Oh, you're the butthead that didn't push the button.
Kind of hard to push a button that you don't ever get because you got disconnected.
I know. Wait, what happened? Did we just get completely dropped? Hold on.
Yeah, I think probably because operator dropped.
Well, I'm not even online.
That's
Oh.
how we know that you got dropped from the game.
Wait, hold on.
It
Yeah.
hasn't logged me out yet.
Oh, okay, there you go. Now you've gone offline. That was weird. That hasn't happened before.
Some of your friends have moved away to different data centers.
Yeah.
Or at least servers. No, Kane moved to a different data center.
Okay. So it shows that you are now back in my party.
Yes, I'm online again.
Okay. So you're good? We can join again?
Yeah, as long as my internet doesn't die again. That's the second time this week it's done that.
Do I have my... No.
Rip kill.
Yep. All right. Let's just pick up our hunt and do it. Oh, never mind. Already did it. All right, let's go to Foundation. Forgotten Night. Okay, off to the hinterlands. Where's that again? Travanian hinterlands, okay. Oh. There we go. All right, here we go. Yo! All right. Half hot chick, half demon. Let's go. Asura.
I am Asura, and on battle I thrive. Have you the courage and strength to face me?
So you're unpaired with...
Will you dodge, or will you bleed?
Ooh, this is an interesting full cleave.
The fair shall fall. You've not time to blink.
Whoa.
Tremble before the might of the minutiae. Come forth, embodiment of carnage. Revel on the bloody field of war. Spirit of battle awakens. Sharp is the lesson. The weak shall perish. Hear the gleaming edge.
I'm gonna get hit.
Unmerciful light shine upon you. Behold the six-fold blade.
I actually did that whole mechanic right.
Fury be my strength.
Oh, shoot.
I will scatter your bones.
Did you speak too soon?
Show me your steel.
Ouch. I got hit. Oh, no. Hating Light's got 6 stacks. Oh. Okay, so if I have the green, the blue, I'm gonna need to be on the red.
They released Emmett Self's jacket as glamour. It looks like someone in the party has one. Trying to see who it is.
You've not time to blink.
Oh.
Ow! Oh! Wow, that sucked. Yep.
Spirit of battle awakens. Dark is the lesson. Show me your steel. Unmerciful light shine upon you.
And done. Ah, crap. I capped out on tombstones.
Which kind of tombstones?
Causality.
Well, that would be the test you're going to use to buy manual stuff anyways.
Yep. Ooh, 3 comms. Yippee-dippy-doobers. Manderville. Good show, Joya. 'Twould seem you had thoroughly trounced the pesky primal. And even as we speak, Mother and Father should be informing the radiant host of that despicable Vanildi's wrongdoings. The Divine Asura defeated. Turn the wheel. We flee for now. Uh-oh. Poo-poo to the rescue!
Not poo-poo.
Oh, not the poo-poo. Not the poo-poo. Who's the flying starship without my permission? That treasure is mine and mine alone. You called your Vester Master Poo-poo? No, I did not. It's my friendship. Oh, his friendship is helping. My friendship is my strength. Oof. Mayday! Mayday! Kablooey. A cult boy is freaking out. They're the same. At last, the moment of sweet reunion is at hand. I am so relieved to see you safe. Likewise, my friend. But why did you fire on the airship? Didn't that man help you after your crash? He did at first. He pulled me from the wreckage and saw my vessel was repaired. So in return, I replicated whatever trinket he desired and taught him the basics in starship technology, but that resolved to be a terrible error in judgment. When I was infected by one of the star's unique pathogens, he took advantage of my weakened state, seized my ship, flew me out to the jungle, and left me there to die. That sucks. Slowly, astonishingly, I was able to I was magically able to synthesize a cure for my affliction, and then I came back to reclaim my property. Which one does? Experience led me to conclude the self-dominant sentient life forms here are dull-witted, cruel, and entirely unsuited to peaceful cohabitation. Oh, we must launch a full-scale invasion. It is the only way to guarantee our survival. No, they're not all like that. These ones have been nothing but kind to me. Oh yes, they are all smiles until they laser you in the back. We have to strike first before they shoot their true colors. Shoot first, ask questions later.
Nay, shoot first. Don't bother with the questions.
Pew pew. Uh-oh. Fight fire with fire. Pew pew pew. Oh no. All right, what sport do we got next? The ship's core reactor's been breached. If it explodes, everyone in the vicinity will be atomized, and we're all in the vicinity. Huh? Time to calculate. Calculations are occurring. Huzzah! We are boned. Think, darn it, think! If I'm to stop the explosion, I need to traverse the considerable distance to the starship, but I can conceive of no logical solution. Oh boy! All right, alfalfa. Oh no. Multi-calculations. The crayons. The crayon drawings. The crayon drawings are fantastic. You can't. Oh, come on. Come on, not Manderville, man. Hold your pose. Inspector Brandahill, you must employ my father's mighty boost to propel me to the vessel. I too have calculated that Log Godsworth's signature techniques are our only means of achieving sufficient propulsion. Yet there is a flaw in the proposal. I lack the strength to properly perform the throw, and I have no time to teach you starship controls. Inspector Hildebrand, it is you who must fling me. Huh? Alfalfa. Assume the position! Skyward, only as a Manderville can!
Naked?
Oh no! He was off on his trajectory. Oh no, I lost my grip. Recalculating airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow. Given my trajectory, your correct shift posture should generate enough lift and precisional motion to... Yes! I can still make it.
Boomerang.
He's boomeranging it! That's fantastic! Bam! Yeah! There's buttons. Buck and Bronco time.
Eject the core, man.
'Tis too late. The reactor is going critical. There's only one way to save the day. Huh? I knew 1, 2, 3 was the combination to the luggage. Whee! I'm gonna take this spaceship to the moon! That's the
okay,
last.
We've been there.
That's the last time we give that guy all the soy sauce packets. Inspector Brandehild. Our brief time together was more than any defective clone could ask for. Be well, my friends. You do realize you could just hop off, you know. Kablooey! It's so beautiful.
And now there's no more matter replicating starships.
Is this case closed for Inspector Brandehild? Nah, that idiot's gonna drop soon. Nay, my loyal assistant. As a chip off the old gentleman, our dear Brandehild has surely survived to tell the tale. I've been through worse. We shall see him again. Mark my words. Gore! And the day is saved. And Manderville and Godbert is actually wearing his jacket.
Thank heavens.
You rescue me, even though I tried to incinerate you with high-intensity plasma bursts. Oh, but alas, the cost of one was your own. Oh, at the cost of one of your own. If only I can make amends and earn your forgiveness, but alas. There is not to forgive. With his blocky constitution, Inspector Brandehild will be just fine, I assure you. As a friend of Master Pooper, you and friends of ours. And what are a few minor plasma burns among friends, eh? said every Helldivers player to their friends ever.
I was just telling you that earlier this evening.
What's a few bullets in the back? What's a few laser rounds from a roving dog backpack among friends? I mean, what's a couple 110 kiloton bombs between friends?
What's an orbital drop pod between friends?
What's an orbital 308 cannon raid between friends? Our home planet, it was lost to the phenomenon you call the final days. We survived only because we were away exploring the cosmos at the time. Our explorations, which have heretofore served no purpose but curiosity, shifted to a search for a safe haven. We visited countless stars, but had succumbed to the insidious ruin as our own. Growing desperate, we decided to settle on a suitable refuge we could find. Whether it was populated or not, if the native beings were hospitable, we could live peacefully alongside them. If not, then we were prepared to claim a new home by force. So it was that I arrived at your miraculous planet, lulled by the apparent abscess of metaphysical chaos. I blundered into the mundane ward zone, and then where I was promptly shot out of the sky. The rest you already know. Having fallen behind during our search, I hurried here when my communications received no answer. And that's when I met you, Inspector Hildebrand. Those touched by the despair of the final days were reduced to beasts. Given our savage willingness to invade your star, it would seem that, in a sense, we fell prey to that despair after all. Aww. Fortunately, My encounter with you generous people brought me to my senses, an outcome for which I am profoundly grateful. Excuse me. That said, there is nowhere for us to go. Would it be too much for us to ask to live here on your star? Oh. Shh. Well, of course you must stay. Yay! And I suspect you will be wishing to repair your damaged vessel. Oh, excuse me. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Inspector Hildebrand is mummy! Oh, no, Inspector! Not again! Wait for me! Oh, ho, 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 never a dull moment around our Hildebrand. Oh, ho, 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 ho. At last, we need to worry about if the ship crashes, not with an impervious Manderville man on board. Mandervillian.
I guess.
Ah, funny you should mention that. Upon reviewing my Manderville family tree, 'twas made clear that a lord without heirs of his own passed the name to an adopted child several generations ago. Are you saying that you and your son are not direct descendants of Godbrand, the alien progenitor of the Manderville line? Then how do you explain your unnatural sturdiness? When it comes to building strength and protecting gentlemanly technique, 'tis not one's lineage that matters, but rather the unbending conviction within one's heart. Though Godbrand's bloodline be broken, House Manderville lives on through us. In other words, I am just way too awesome. If the beloved boy can't swallow that explanation, I've also heard talk of an unseen power driven by feelings and emotions. Could it be you and Hildy have tapped into that cosmic essence? Oh, ho, ho, if that's the case, then you must be positively swimming in it, my dear.
He should not have said that.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Everything, seems to be under control here, so, let's return to the city, shall we? Okay, that settled her down. Thank goodness I didn't want to die again today.
You would be the one dying. He would.
Alright.
Wait, dying again?
Once more do I find myself hurling at superlative speed towards an unknown destination. Another day, another thrilling case for Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Whee! Oh, I got something on my eyelashes and it's bugging the crap out of me. Oh, good golly, that was funny. That was good. That was a good time. I love this Hildebrand content. I seriously love the Hildebrand content.
Well, now you're done.
I know. Tis sad.
There's never a finish to the Hildebrand.
Oh, it will never be done. And that makes me joyous.
It was very nearly done after Stormblood.
Yeah. Man, my eyes. Oh, hold on.
They were very seriously contemplating just not doing any more of it after Stormblood.
Did people not enjoy Stormblood?
They were running out of material.
Oh, come on. You know there has to be someone there who's just like, we need more of this.
It wasn't about that. It was like they felt that the jokes were getting overused and too rehashed, so they took an expansion off of it.
They probably saw the reaction to No Hildebrand, and they're like, do we want to consider doing more?
I still want more Mrs. Hildebrand. Can you
Yes.
get her outfit as glam?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's sad. I like her outfit. I really do. All right, I must say our farewells. Fortunate to have met you. Fantastic. All right, Delian is done.
Wait. Go back in the text log and show me what he said about that hyper-advanced civilization from the ancient past. You can hit complete. It should be in your event log.
Oh, okay. All right. Do 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 do. A blood overflowed in their veins. The source of strength and enigma remains. Then I may folk, their clothing bespoke. A gentlemanly family, the to Vanderbilt. La di da da, la la li la la di da da, tra la la la, tra di da la ha, tra di la la, tra la la la. Cha la la di la.
Daryl, don't ever stop being an engineer to go into music.
Hildebrand will return. Hey, dude, you know I'm a karaoke superstar. Come on, man. Uh-oh. Hidden content. Uh-oh. We got the super stalker squatting it out. Super squat.
Wait. Was that the credits? I'm watching this on a delay, so bear with me. But like from the very, very, very first A Realm Reborn Hildebrand sequence, little Colbrin following you.
Yes.
Yes, the Colvin.
Wow.
So is this basically like a My Hero Academia training montage?
Only if he eats some of Hildebrand's hair.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be Nashu's hair since that's who he's stalking?
Well, but Nashi wasn't a superhero, though. Ish. What do we have here? Huh? I got my stick. Metal Gear Solid, he is not.
No, he's exactly like Metal Gear Solid.
Oh! Oh!
Wait, is it gonna eat a snake? Or maybe a tree frog?
Maybe. It's Brandehild! Yes! I survived. Where am I?
It's a Manderville man.
He is truly a Manderville man. Clone or not?
Okay, now check your event log.
Okay, so that's under...
No, it's in the chat window.
Oh.
At the bottom.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he
If
says...
not an alien, then mayhap he's the product of a hyper-advanced civilization from the distant past? Oh...
What's...
See, in Dawn Trail, we're going to a hyper-advanced civilization from the distant past called Lucian 9. We don't know anything about it yet. Now you're putting together the pieces.
Yep.
There are pieces.
Yes, the pieces.
Okay, so...
All the pieces?
Beginning to turn.
So I need to go to Tombstone Exchange?
No, you need to go pick up the quest.
Oh. I thought I already did.
You need to... Well, you have the quest or not? That's the question.
Yeah, so I have make it a Manderville.
Okay, check your quest log. Make it a Manderville. Okay, so you've got it hidden. Scroll down in the quest details.
So I need to deliver the chunks of Mandarium meteorite to Geralt.
Okay, and you've bought one already, so you need to buy two.
Okay. So I need to go to Tombstone Exchange. And I can buy two.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Go to Geralt. A Crucible of Almakila.
Alchemia.
I see what they did there.
Yes. Yes, you did.
Alright, Geralt.
Wait, what?
Hit me.
The Crucible of Alchemia.
Crucible of Alchemy.
Yes.
What's the significance of the Crucible of Alchemy?
No, it's spelled silly, and it's pronounced Alchemia. Alright. Gimme. Bugger. This might as well be cooking grease for all the conductivity it's got. Must have botched one of the steps. Which one? I'm pretty sure I followed them instructions to the darn letter. No fault in your process, Master Geralt. Look at them thighs. They're immaculate. Oh, how do you explain this bottle of weak piss sitting on the anvil? I didn't know you had Bud Light in this universe. And that's not, that's coming, that's, as I'm told, by a guy that actually does drink fairly regularly. It has yet to undergo the final treatment. An advanced oil pressing technique passed down through the generations of Manderville lubricant enthusiasts? I don't want to know what a lubricant enthusiast entails.
Well, do you remember the A Realm Reborn Manderville questline?
Oh no! You mean the one where I explicitly stated how many times do I have to rub this a-hole?
Yes.
Right. Oh no.
Okay, see, I'm not currently playing Final Fantasy 14. I picked up on that immediately. Why did it take you so long?
Because I forgot.
How can you forget that part of the Manderville quest line?
Because I did.
That quest is burned into your memory.
No. It was so
It's a core-
horrific that he repressed the memory.
Going through that quest, that particular part of that quest is a core memory in my head now.
Oh, ye of little faith, observe.
I applied the lubrication. For you, it was just a Thursday.
Right. Yes! Joya's like, oh, God, here we go again. Geralt's like, whoa! Gads, man! You gads! What are you stripping? What the heck are you stripping down to your small clothes for? I should have known you were just some degenerate fop. Joya's just like, well, it's Thursday. Patience, Master Geralt. This is merely the prelude. Of what? If you weren't well versed,
That's what I'm afraid of.
he's squatting it out. Behold the mighty squats of a Manderville man. Squad power. Whew. Should be enough to get the juices flowing. Now to demonstrate the aforementioned technique. Single drop. Abundantly empowered Manderville perspiration. Oh my gosh. This is their universe's Chuck Norris. It is beautiful. It's full of stars. But that don't change anything. You're still just an eccentric old bugger prancing around sweating on things. That's no basis for a form of government, let alone pressing oil. Ah! My eyes. Oh my gosh. Maybe so, but look closer. Thus, the Exalamanderville made. Thus is the Exalamanderville made ready. Oh, what do you mean ready? All you did was add your drippings. Bugger. It ain't possible. Don't suppose you're gonna explain this, are you? One does not simply reveal the tricks of one's trade, especially long-guarded family traditions. As a fellow professional, I'm sure you understand. Ah, well, it makes no difference to me. Wouldn't be caught dead doing them creepy poses. Bracing banter aside, I do believe this puts us in possession of all the necessary components. 'Tis your time to shine, Master Geralt. Oh, I'll shine, all right. You're a cut above the average craftsman, I'll give you that, but you still got a few rungs to climb. Best shield your eyes, ladies and gents, because my work is positively blinding. No, your work is not science, sir. We can't classify it as science.
Well, I mean, you probably didn't skip leg day.
He did not skip leg day. Yeah! Success, just as I predicted. Right, that right there is a collaborative masterpiece. The Manderville cane. Yeah! Alfalfa.
1 of 4 complete.
Yay! That I would live to see my ancestors' wondrous forge work recreated. You made me a happy Manderville man, Julia. Alfalfa. Let's not break out the buddy booze just yet, your lordship. We got a ways to go before we can call our work finished. Master Geralt is quite right. I've neglected to properly explain this, but this is the first stage of much grander creation. Bare bones of the weaponry, if you will. Aye, now begins the endless chore of refinement, which means I'll be stuck here for Lord knows how long. I am loath to monopolize your time, my good blacksmith, but the manual is written in a most profounding cipher. I'm not even certain when I will finish decoding the next step in the process. Ah, so I'm to sit idle, eh? I got a few bottles of quality liquor to keep me company. I'm gonna get sloshed. Alright. Regrettably yet unavoidable delay. Let us reconvene when the manual has given up its secrets, shall we? Sure. Meanwhile, I'll leave the weaponry in your battle-hardened hands. Next we meet, your report of its performance will be indispensable in guiding our improvements. Ah, and you should wish to experiment with a different variety of Manderville weapon. What? When this highly trained House Manderville artisan is at your service, I've imparted to him the necessary techniques for facilitating this initial stage of crafting. He only requires a contribution of Mandervillian Menderite to forge a weapon of your choosing. I live to serve in small clothes. You nether near naked bastard! What do ye Manderville folk have against trousers? Why do you hate pants? They're so restrictive.
You answered your own question.
Right?
If I could go without pants all day, every night.
Hey, you know what? If I could, I would just walk around downtown in a Speedo. And I would be okay with it.
The rest of the world would not be.
I think I've shared this story before, but it's been a long time. But back when I was in college, we had a swim meet down in Long Beach, and what happened was our coach decided to take us to the beach and play around for a little bit on the first day we got there, and it just so happened that we took the bag. So most of the guys were down there in just Speedos because none of them brought board shorts, and there was one guy on our team who was from Brazil, and he was rather studly looking in a Speedo, so they say. And we wound up taking his bag, so he had no clothes. So he goes up onto Pacific Coast Highway in the downtown area of Laguna Beach, and he's walking around downtown in a Speedo.
Did he get cited for indecent exposure?
No, but he almost caused 2 accidents. I saw it myself. It was hilarious. People were just like, what? Oh! Oh, it was funny. It was a good time. We had such a good time on that trip. I was like, all right, very well. When then I shall return a nun. I am most eager to see the next stage of our masterpiece take place. All right. Relic obtained. Repeatable quest. Other jobs. Ensure you have changed your desired job when speaking to House Manderville Man. All right. Okay, so, all right, so the house. Okay, so now what's the next step? Do I need to speak to Geralt?
Yeah,
And
for the next step, you speak to Geralt, and then you go through a bunch of cutscenes and pay another 1,500 tomestones
okay,
to go through another bunch of cutscenes.
okay. All right, let's do it. Might as well.
But do those cutscenes involve Godbert naked squats?
No.
Dang it.
How are you finding the Manderville weaponry of yours? I don't even have it equipped. Seeing as mine was the hand of the forge, the answer you're looking for is bloody marvelous. Still, it could always be better. It sounds like Godbert's ready to build on the bare bones that we've produced so far. I shall call on his lordship. Ah, Joya, so good for you to come. Had my nose buried in that mystifying manual for what feels like an age or more, but my decoding efforts have at last borne delicious fruits. 'Twould seem that to further enhance the ethereal conductivity of our weaponry, we must apply yet another variety of meteorite, much as one produces sparks by smashing one rock against the other, a rare chondronite in this case. The true key to the process, however, is something rather more intangible. Well, don't leave us hanging, you overdramatic peacock. Tell us already. My ancestor's tome is, well, as much journal as it is instructional guide, and Godbrand details a history of failure to elevate his creations. As he was an accomplished warrior as well, he had thus removed himself to the furthest reaches of the wilds, where he sought to vent his frustrations upon the most fearsome fiends that crossed his path. In other words, he was looking for fleshy punching bags. Post-battle clarity filled his spirit, and miracle of miracles, his next attempt at an augmentation was a resounding success. So you see, the missing ingredient in Godbrand's recipe was for refinement, was a sublime tranquility achieved in the wake of an invigorating victory. I myself received the blessings of battle-based enlightenment on my travels with Joya, following a mildly strenuous encounter with one Dr. Lugay. However, I contend, Master Geralt, that your martial meditation is as yet woefully inadequate. You think smashing skulls instead of ingots will somehow improve me forging instincts? I guarantee it. In fact, you will triumph over this trial. I suspect the next run to Manderville mastery will forever remain beyond your reach. Not that I expect you to charge blindly into fisticuffs. Nay, sir, I have prepared for you the perfect opponent. Joya, if you would be kind to join Master... He is so not happy about this. If you would be so kind to join Mr. Geralt at Windweft, I shall be with you momentarily. The hammering continues. All right. All right, destination. Hey, Glitch. I got the first relic step done, so now we're in the major cutscenes for the second step of the relic. Well, here I am, so where's me perfect opponent? Eager to begin, I see. Capital. Follow me and we'll get to this clarifying combat underway. Okay. Walkie-walkies. A flimsy little mammoth? Now, I ain't a warrior, but feast your eyes on these corded arms. If this were a tavern brawl, the smart coin would be on the smitty. As it should be, which is why I've set this fellow's parameters to the maximum level. Alright, guy. Let's do this. Do. Whack. Whee! Manderville pose. Uh-oh. Really? Three whiffs, and he's already winded?
He's a drunk.
I know what this calls for. A generous application of Manderville mandated lubrication. What? He's just like, what is going on? What? Don't touch me! Hey! Don't touch me! It's shiny. I am glistening. What did you just slather me with? Only the finest Salamanderville, my good man. Feel it sink into your muscles and augment your natural powers. 'Tis the oil of champions. You know, I do feel oddly powerful. All right, let's do this.
Any trips.
I still have nightmares of the time I had to rub Salamanderville on Godbard's back in A Realm Reborn. I actually have a really funny clip of that. Aha! Take that, Tin Man! Yeah! That deserves a quad, yeah. What's the rush? What a rush! I've never wanted to forge so much so badly as that battle enlightenment you was on about. Very same in your heightened set of awareness, our enhancements are sure to be flawless. Yeah! Then let's get to work. As before, your job is to bargain for meteor chunks from Junbrana. Rowena knows how to supply her with the conjurite we need. Oh, back to warming up the furnace. Oh yeah! Away I go! Oh, even at its weakest, watching my mammoth do battle is always a treat. I actually had this axe-wielding gentleman set to the lowest parameters, and while the Salamanderville does stimulate circulation, it has no other special effects. The most daunting appointment you see is the prison of the mind. Even should the battle be itself a charade, the positive momentum one gains from prevailing in what was perceived to have been a mighty struggle is no less real.
No, it was definitely a mighty struggle for Geralt.
It was definitely a mighty struggle. I concurreth. Bigly. Now, if you would kindly see to procuring the conjurite, I must attend to my part of the preparations. Alfalfa. All right. Chunks can be obtained by Brunhilde.
I would recommend that you refrain from purchasing until you have the requisite amount of tombstones to purchase all that you require.
Right. So I got 1,000 right now.
They're 500 each. You need 3.
Right. Yeah. So I need basically 500 more.
So
So
back to the MSQ. You'll get some.
okay.
Once you get to the next dungeon, get expert roulette unlocked.
Got it. All right. Let's keep rolling. Oh, I might want to equip it.
No, you probably don't want to equip it.
Yeah, you're correct. That is actually not as powerful. You are correct. Wow, it's a party over here. Shooby-doo-doo, dooby-doo-doo. Apologies for the wait. Oh, excuse me. All right, so we got 0 inside of a bottle.
We need to start singing a Christina Aguilera song.
Well, I was gonna go for 0 in a bottle, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
All right. While you're away, I'll join Orion J and the Lullaprits on the moon. They should need help should the brands fall. Yeah. No, the Hildebrand story for this one was very good. It was very good. I very much so enjoyed it. So you wound up getting a minion and a minstrel scroll or a orchestrion for it when you finally finish the Hildebrand stuffs. Okay. Becklug. Numu is rather a Cabinet of Curiosity. Should be your first stop. All right, we're going to the Cabinet of Curiosity. Go forth, warrior of darkness. Make your triumphant return to the first. I am the warrior of dankness. Well, wait, what? Alright. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to hold off on that. Hold off on that. And that. Okay. Alright, while I'm teleporting, I'm gonna grab a drink. I will be right back. I want to know what something I'm actually going to want to do. I'm going to actually want to cap my FPS because I think it's causing my PC to go into overdrive. Hold on. Let me see something here. Let's see here. GPU temp 69. See here. Operator, what's the easiest way to check your CPU's temp? Do you know off the top of your head?
You get a specific program for it.
Dang it. I don't believe I have one. Here, let's see if that might have it. Let's see here. Target temp is at 83. Let's see here. Okay, that's not what I thought it was. Anyway, I'm gonna cap my FPS at 60 because I think having it uncapped is sending my PC into overdrive. System configuration. calibration. So I had it at it's like maximum settings. We'll go 60 FPS. Okay. We'll go back to we'll keep it at 60. All right, we're going Cabinet of Curiosity. Yeah, I think probably on Sunday night I'm gonna want to grab one of those programs and double check on my CPU temps. Because I know we're getting into the summer. So I want to make sure that if I'm going to be continuing to play this into the summer, I got to make sure that if this garage heats up a little bit over the summer, if I got to do some extra countermeasures for temperature control of this PC. All right, what brings you back? Here's stuff. And here's an explanation. First, you expect me to extract a soul from a vessel. Then you have designs to channel light to another reflection. Wicked white. Is nothing ever simple with you? Alright, Becklug's on board. That's fantastic. Speak with Ryan. Into the trivium. Alright, not Menphilia. Or not, what's her bucket? Heidelin.
Restoring the elements to the empty may allow life to flourish there once more. But that isn't enough to return the environment to the way it was. No, we need to gradually reintroduce life, beginning with plants. Not just any plants, though, but those that won't be a burden on a weakened land.
Oh, great. So that means we're just gonna put a bunch of cactus everywhere. We can't burden the environment.
Such as...
Sup? How about covfefe plants?
Coffee. If I recall correctly, it thrives in warm climates with cooler nights to promote growth. Yes. And with a good harvest, we could set some aside for coffee biscuit.
Coffee biscuits? What?
Wait, it's you!
Of course it's me. I exist. Hi.
It seems you caught me rambling to myself. How embarrassing.
Oh, don't worry.
I've
I
been
do it
studying
all the
botany, you
time.
see, hoping that the knowledge would help our work in the empty.
Oh, sweet. Hey, Glitch, if you want to DM it to me, that'd be great.
But never mind that for now. What brings you to the Crystarium? It was my understanding that the final days were behind us.
Oh, can't an old friend come by and say hi? Of course, it's not just that. No, I always need something from you. And that's how the cookie
You
crumbled.
wish to combat this otherworldly threat with the power of light.
Oh, we tried friendship. That sucked. So I guess we're going with light next.
Please, let me
He
help.
thinks we're done with the power of friendship.
Though I've
How
lost my
amusing.
connection to Heidelin, I can still manipulate light.
Well,
to a
it's only
degree.
it's only a quiver in our arrow of weapons. I mean, the only thing we got left after that is extreme amounts of flatulence. I don't know what else to do after that. Speaking of that, I showed my daughters Real Men of Genius commercials this morning. That was a good time. Those of you that are too young to know what those are, that was an old Bud Light campaign back in, like, was it mid to late 90s? I want to say. That was mid to late 90s. It was after the frogs. So they did the frogs, they did the ferrets, and then after that they did Real American Heroes. And then I guess they didn't like the American part, so then they changed it to Real Men of Genius. And they had all kinds of them. The one that my my middle daughter liked the most was, excuse me, Mr. Driver while Mr. Booger Picker while driving. It was funny. My daughter was laughing pretty hard at that.
If there is a chance I could save others with that power.
And then they had
then I
one,
have to try.
Mr. Silent but Deadly Gas Passer. And it took the entire commercial, and then my older daughter goes, "Oh, he's talking about farts."
Oh, that's good.
She didn't get it the entire time, and then at the end she's like, "Oh, he's talking about farts." I'm like,
Your
yes.
children are very concerning.
Well, they don't know they don't really understand the concept of silent but deadly. They only know the loud ones because that's 90% of what Daddy produces.
Operator, you have to remember, his children have a significant handicap in life. They're raised by him.
And the problem is I have no problems letting them fly. They don't need to be the silent but deadly. They need to be heralded like the god of destruction they are.
'Tis done. Zero is
Too
now
innocent.
with us in the flesh.
No, my children haven't had to sit through a silent but deadly so bad it made them gag. True story. I was at a hotel when I was in high school, and my older sister was back from her freshman year of college. She had one of her friends from college came to live with us over the summer so she could train on the swim team. We went to Simi Valley for a swim meet, and I specifically remember this because I let one go in the room so bad, my sister and her friend were dry heaving and retching. And it was like straight up chemical warfare grade silent but deadly. And they literally like crawled to the door and just opened the door and were gasping for air. My sister was like, "Why did you do that?" I was like, "I don't know. It came out." Yeah, my brother would classify water farts as farts you gotta scrape off your leg with a spatula. He'd rip one that was real bubbly. He'd be like, "Oof, I need a spatula for that one." My brother and I had no problems farting in each other's general direction.
This will help me to make sense of the controls, will it? There's a levity in his words that wasn't there before. It heartens me to know he is well. I shall see to
Shrek Swamp
preparations
Jacuzzi
as per his
setup.
instructions.
That's a good one. That's a good way to describe him. The Shrek Swamp. The Shrek movies are good movies. The third one, the latest one, not so much. But the first one is very good. The second one, second one's okay.
No, the second one, Shrek 2, is among the list of movies where the sequel is better than the original.
Some parts
My
of it.
thanks
Some
for your
parts of it,
help.
yeah.
You'll think nothing of it.
Hey,
That
hot chick.
said, 'tis customary that my kind receive fitting payment for services.
Not unlike we void sent then. In that case, you may devour some of my ether.
Are you mad? I'll do no such thing. The very
Beck Lug is
suggestion
not
is
amused.
absurd.
Now, let's calm down. We all have our preferences, and I'm sure no offense was intended.
Yeah, you gotta understand, 0 is what we call socially inept.
I shall attend to the tower now. The rest, I leave to you.
Zero, was it? My name is Reen. It's a pleasure to meet you.
This world isn't what I expected. While light is indeed strong here, it's not pervasive or overwhelming. Everything looks much as it does in
The
the
light is
source.
not pervasive or overwhelming. You should have seen it about 5 months ago, man. Yeah, that's because I killed it. I
We
killed
have
the
the
light.
Warrior of Darkness to thank for that.
I literally murdered the light.
If you're interested, I would be glad to show you around.
Man, Zero should be glad that I murdered the light, man. That girl will be ripe for sunburns. So here's where people talk about stupid things. Here's where stupid birds get something to drink. And here's where stupid people get drunk. And this is where you go to murder stuff. Yay! Here we mourn our loss of square
Just an
grapes.
ordinary sky. Ordinary and beautiful. To think that after so much loss, they could reclaim this.
I will openly admit, this is one thing I am very greatly going to miss about my Lake Powell trips. Being able to actually look up and see a crap load of stars in the sky. I don't get very many opportunities to see that. That is one thing I am legitimately going to miss about the Lake Powell vacations.
You gotta get out of the city, man.
I'm technically out of the city. I'm in the suburbs.
You're
Growing
not far
light.
enough away.
Oh, I know. Growing light. Now that's interesting. Is that kind of the name of this patch or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've been on the 0.5 patch for a while now.
Got it. I take it none of this food is really worth it for me.
I mean, it's high quality, so one of them might be, but you don't do high-end content.
Yeah, I'll take the money. Yeah.
But it's also going to be irrelevant and outdated and not relevant.
Right. Hey, Beast Mode. Reminds me of Fable 3. I will openly admit I have not played any of the Fable series. So, unfortunately, I could not comment on that. But, welcome to the Taqueria, Senor Beast Mod. Hope you're enjoying your time here. So, by the way, if anyone else is in chat, welcome. My name is The Feral. I am joined by my good friends Operator, William Paul, and Crefe in voice chat. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV. If you like what you see here, please hit that follow button. Would greatly appreciate it. And join the Discord. Link in the description down below. Hit the link tree if you do not see a specific Discord link. And you can join us here in the Taqueria After Party. Love to have you. All right. So we got Bunny Girl back. And greetings and welcome, Lena Capital Guard here at the Crystarium. Is there something you require? Learn your plan, gather light at the Crystal Tower, compare to warn you of potential repercussions. Of course, there's a hitch. No, never use a tower without due caution. I believe I understand. Light's been source of pain and misery. Some still fear it. Some would be uncomfortable at the sight of it wielded as we intend. That is your concern. Yep.
Too much emotions, too much caring for other people. Screw that. Take the light and go.
Screw it. I want my nuke. I want my light nuke. Use the crystal forces, convince the Crystarium necessity, not be so easy to win over those outside our walls. Why do you care about those outside your walls? Screw them. So, okay, so basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to take the light from this star, channel it through the stuff, and use it to nuke stuff on the 13th.
Yep.
So I don't truly understand what the problem is here. Is it the fact that they're claiming that they're not happy with the fact that we're using light as a weapon?
No, they're just saying, but we have to think about the feelings and emotions of the other people that this would theoretically potentially affect.
But how would this affect them?
I don't know.
That's what I don't understand, because it's not like we're hucking the light transmogrified people through the gate. We're just taking the light energy.
Well, we had to do the same thing when we wanted to use the Tower of Babel in Garlemald. We had to appease the locals. And hear out their feelings.
Screw them. Tell me who they are and what misunderstandings they may have. I got something on my back that they would like to talk to. Okay, that's not what she said.
The thing is, the people they're about to tell you to go talk to aren't even going to be in a position to really notice what we're doing.
As long as it ain't Vothry.
He's dead.
I know.
How dare you speak ill of my smexy boyfriend?
See, they send us east and west, but we're running light from south to Lakeland. So... geography, man.
It's funny how I'm the warrior of darkness, yet, like, my current outfit exudes sparklies.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, after Yolmore, the Great Wood. Okay. We just outlined your entire patch's content worth of stuff. Go have fun.
Oh no, this isn't the entire patch. This is the filler that I really honestly feel like they should not even have bothered to put in here.
Yeah, I can definitely tell. Like you said, this is just absolute nonsense if you actually think about it for 10 seconds. See, this is why you ask for forgiveness instead of permission. I mean, you set the crap up, and if anyone asks, oh, we're just doing weather balloons. That always works, right? Alright, let's go to the Fat Lover. Wait, what? Because he likes him big and big-like. Juxtapose, right? Alright, I actually want... We're gonna head over to Stillitude. I want to check out the new mount I got. I want to see it because I haven't seen it. There's my mount guide. All right, let's see here. Where's my new one? Sulfatic lander. Oh, there it is. Oh, this is so wacky. Well, I can claim I'm swimming backstroke. I'm kind of swimming backstroke. I do dig the mount music. The mount music is nice. This is so wacky. Alright, let's go by the streets of San Jose while we're making our way into Sacramento. That was a California joke. Because Sacramento's dirty. Alright, where are we going to? We're going to the Aetheryte. Aetheryte. Alright. Good gods! If it isn't Joya! To what do we owe the pleasure? Not another world-ending threat, surely not. Surely not? Right? That is...
Not your world.
That is the Star Wars meme right there. Not another world-ending threat, right? Right?
Not your world.
Yeah, not your world. This is a sensitive matter for which we thought it best to consult the city's esteemed mayor. Let's butter him up a little bit.
I didn't say no to you anyways.
Right? Alright, let's see here. What is it? We're gonna nuke stuff with light. It's gonna be a big boom. It's gonna be awesome. And we're stealing your light. Like you care. It's deadly. We're not gonna, like, store it there. We're transporting it. So would she be considered a fat cat?
Well, technically, the way that they made her is they took a Lalafell body and they sized it up to a regular body, and then they stuck a fattened Makote head on it.
Look, did we ask you how it was done? No, we just asked if that would be a fat cat.
Well,
I was
yes,
going to try to say
but how
something
it
that
was
wouldn't have been
done
appropriate, but
is you know what it is.
we weren't asking.
She's an oversized Lalafell, is what she is.
No, she's not.
You're both missing the point. How dare you think I was just looking at her weight, guys? I was talking about her expensive regalia. So is she a fat cat?
Look, she.
That regalia does not look expensive.
It could appear to be expensive. We just don't have the right. We just don't have the right renderer on.
She's got a car under that dress. Ladies and gentlemen, a joke only Final Fantasy fans would get. You're welcome.
Alright, this is so boring and pointless. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Blah, blah, blah. Alright, we gotta talk to idiots. Ugh. Just so you know, Beast Mod, I do live in Southern California, and I have to travel to Northern California fairly often for work, and I hate it. I legitimately hate it every time I go up there, and I hate it for two reasons. Number one, I absolutely hate being in the cities of Oakland and San Jose. I just hate it. I legitimately do not feel safe in either of those cities every single second I am in those cities. So, whenever I have to fly in and out of Oakland or San Jose, I literally fly up there. I immediately get in my car or my rental. I drive to wherever I have to drive to, and then I have like a certain perimeter around the city that I do not get off the freeway at ever. I do not get off the freeway, and I get off at the freeway right at the airport, drive to the airport, and then I'm done. So if I have a lot of time to kill, I will just stay in the city where I have my job that I'm working at, and I will just hang out there for a while, and and then wait, and then I just drive straight back to the airport. And the other reason why I hate it is that I drive outside the cities, and I know all those idiots vote for Joe Biden, and I hate it. So yeah, that's why I hate Northern California. I know all those idiots also vote for Gavin Newsom, and I hate it. Basically, when I drive, I love driving through Central California because I see signs everywhere. Screw you, Newsom. Let us have our water, Newsom. Let us build a freaking reservoir, Newsom. That's why I like Central California. They like to give Newsom the bird, and I appreciate that. And you can find really good small-time burrito stands around there. Oh boy, another escort mission. Yeah! Because we all love a good escort mission. Especially in an MMO. It's fantastic. Oh, sweet. We're going to take him to a nightclub. Discuss the beehive. All right, Zero, get out there and shake it. The dancers, let's see here. A tavern, an extravagant one at that, but those dancers engage with those poles in such strange ways. Are they pantomiming a battle? A soldier thrusting their spear into the ground, using it to launch themselves at an enemy, perhaps? No, they're looking for dollar bills in their thong. Get over it.
Apparently they didn't have utter debauchery on the 13th.
Nope. Well, I don't actually believe they, as they say, reproduce sexually on the 13th.
Well, they don't reproduce at all anymore.
Well, yeah. So...
But Zero remembers what it was like before.
Right.
Flood of Darkness.
Right. Okay, who's the next idiot I gotta talk to? The understory. Oh crap, that's
One on
right.
each level.
I can't freaking... I can't just... Oh, I hate running around this place. This is almost as painful as watching my second graders class sing We Are the World with a bunch of pompous prima donnas thinking they can sing solos. Oh, that was painful. Wump. Ankles? What ankles? Alright. Bear with me. Who the heck is Newsom? Be grateful. He's our governor and he sucks. He has personally overseen California legitimately go absolutely down the crapper. Far beyond what Gray Davis could have ever imagined.
And he means that literally.
Yes.
Look at the homeless situation.
No, and the funniest thing is that, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, well, we don't think the situation could be solved very, very rapidly. It's like, yeah, they did. They did. Emperor Xi Jinping came to San Francisco and, wow, they were able to clean up San Francisco really quickly when he was coming. They were able to get all those homeless out, clean the streets, and have that place looking spick and span. And then Xi Jinping came, and then they stopped caring about it. And then it now went back to crap.
Well, I mean, I know a fairly quick way to fix just about all of California's problems. People just don't typically like it.
Yeah.
Please do share.
It involves guns. and lots of ammunitions expenditure.
Well, basically, two major things really need to happen. Here, let's see what they got to say. Let's see here.
You know, I mean, for a second there, I thought you were talking about Florida and what they actually do with all the ammunition and try to fend off the hurricane by shooting it?
What do? I attack the darkness. But actually, I have a solution for the homeless situation. But it is really not going to be popular. So basically, first up, we have to round up all the homeless. Just straight up, round them up.
And
put
shoot them.
No.
Oh.
No shooting them.
No shootings.
Aw.
I know. Oh, man, dude, no one ever let me shoot nobody. Dabu.
Dabu, we got places to go.
We got places to go. You'll have the chance to shoot someone today, Dabu. So, I'm so glad you picked up on that, Will.
What? I've seen that movie.
It's fantastic. I absolutely love that movie. The movie is Be Cool, by the way. That's the reference. But number 1, round up all the homeless. Number 2, run ID checks on all the homeless. Number 3, any homeless whose last known official place of residence is outside of California gets a one-way ticket out of California. So that's number 1, because we have 33%. We have over a third of the nation's homeless. They are not all from California, okay? They are not all from California.
A one-way ticket out of California west?
Yes, let's dump them all in Hawaii. Screw you, jerks.
No. In the Pacific.
No. They don't have to go as far as Hawaii.
Just into the Pacific.
Yeah, just somewhere halfway. No. So they get a one-way ticket back to their last state of official residence. And if there is no official last known residence, they will be relocated to a corresponding family member at their family's residence. They will be forced to take care of their freaking homeless relative family member. But it has to be immediate family. Can't be like cousin, father-in-law, something like
most
that.
of these people don't have immediate family.
Well, yeah, hold on. We're moving on in steps. So the next step is all of the people that are clinically insane are immediately thrown in padded cells where they will comfortably live out the rest of their lives and either choose to be rehabilitated or stay in a comfortable padded cell for the rest of their lives with absolute basic bare amenities. You know, these are not going to be like our jail system here in California where it's posh. Yeah, they are getting the bare necessities.
Whoa, wait, what are you talking about, this posh jail system in California? I thought it was just a revolving door.
Well, it used to be a posh jail system, and yes, it is now currently a revolving door. So then, after all of the crazies are taken out, you then deal with all the drunk, with all of the chronically drug-addicted people. You tuck all of them into dry houses, where they are forced to simply just eat standard meals, and then
That
they will...
doesn't work. They'll be back on it the second they get out.
Oh, I know. Who said they're ever getting out? So, yeah. So then, they're forced to live the rest of their lives, unless they are actually shown to legitimately acquire a skill and be able to be rehabilitated and actually join the workforce and be a productive member of society. And then after that, so finally, the small percentage that is left, they will be contracted and they will be sent out to work with local churches. I have a halo. Actually, no. I have a mini sombrero, Mr. Beastmod. This is mi sombrerito. It is attached to my headset, and it's fantastic. No, just remember, my halo was hanging on the corner of my girlfriend's bed. Going to use it for a weekend or maybe for a one-night stand. Yes, that's a song reference, by the way. And if I actually remembered the entire song, I would totally bust into the actual song, but I can't. I don't remember it.
You're slacking.
I am totally slacking. I do apologize. But yeah. So then the very small leftover population will be the ones that actually want to get out of homelessness and ones that actually want to work. The ones that don't want to work will legitimately be put to labor by the state. And, yeah, they basically have a brand new workforce that will be picking up trash alongside the roads and cities.
Slave labor is illegal in the United States unless as a punishment for a crime.
I never said it was slavery. They are going to be provided housing and food and a small wage, but they will be required to work for it.
If they don't have a choice in the matter, they're a slave.
They can always choose to leave California.
They can always choose to get a job and lodgings, and if they do,
The border to the west is always available to them.
Hey, you know what? If they are unable to obtain a lawyer, they are also unable to obtain housing. A housing will be afforded to you if you are willing to work for it. And if you would want to have the government housing, you will do what the government says you are to do in order to gain the government housing.
Look.
It's a contract.
Look, I don't see any problem in Chunkla Law with Farrell's plan.
Yeah.
I think there's absolutely no issues with it in managed democracy.
Right? No, honestly,
ladies and gentlemen, that is a throwback to Helldivers 2.
Yes, it is. No, honestly, the absolute biggest problem in California is that I wouldn't say that. No, honestly, the biggest problem in my state is that people vote for stuff without really thinking things through. Like this whole $20 minimum wage thing. People who voted for it, they did not think it through. And now they're like, my sandwich from Jersey Mike's now costs $20? True story. Giant sandwiches from Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's giant sandwiches are now literally $20 for a sandwich.
Gotta pay the employee somehow.
What? And the funniest thing is all the people that are crying, oh, it's the CEOs, it's the CEO. Okay, fine, do the math. Okay, you reduce the CEO's pay. You take away their yearly multi-million-dollar bonus. How much more does that pay the average worker in that company? How much more?
Couple dollars at most.
Couple bucks? Maybe 100 if there's not that many employees at the company. It's a really successful company. Really? And then what? What's gonna make the CEO continue there? You're destroying them. You're destroying their desire to take on all that risk and, keep the company together. Now, I understand there's some CEOs that are garbage. Yeah, I get that. But that's not all CEOs. So, once again, it's this whole thing. Oh, well, they make millions of dollars. Well, how long have they been in that company? How long have they been? How much experience do they have? How much are they worth? How much are they saying that they're worth? And yeah, obviously in the video game industry right now, there's a lot of companies that are kind of doing very dubious things where they are firing people just to improve their bottom line. But at the same time, you're trying to castigate all CEOs like that. So, I don't know. It's just stupid. At per our usual arrangement, stupid people vote for really stupid things. With the princess crown. Hold up, Beast Mod. I don't know if it's a delay. I don't understand what your chat was with a princess crown. I'm sorry. Maybe that was something we were talking about a little bit before. Yeah, I do apologize. Let's see here. Okay. I don't even know what the heck they're talking about right now.
They're comparing notes about light and dark and bullcrap.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, the patch quests for Endwalker have been very heavily criticized.
How about we stop funding APAC?
What the heck is APAC?
AIPAC? I don't know that one off the top of my head. I know I've heard of it, but... Isn't that APAC? Isn't that like the conservative? No, that's not the...
American Lobbying Group for Pro-Israel Policies.
Oh. I mean, Israel's good.
It's the American Israel Public Affairs Committee.
Oh, that's right. Are we funding that? I don't think we are. I think that's an outside organization. I mean, just so you know, we're pretty pro-Israel here. I mean, I'm all for... I would kind of wish that Israel would just be left alone to do its thing. You know, do its thing. Stop asking pretty please from other countries. Just go in and finish the frickin' job. Israel gets...
I've been saying for years that we need to glass Iran.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I do mean glass.
Yeah.
And if anyone complains about it, we glass them too.
You see, operator is what we call... right. No, I mean, Beastmon, I understand. I mean, there's a lot of people that are really critical of any and all foreign aid funding. I definitely do tend to fall in that camp more often than not. I do really, truly believe that, you know, we should be a little more worried about stuff that goes on here and less with what goes on elsewhere. There's plenty of other nations we should pull our funding from before Israel. Let's just start with the nations that really hate us. Let's just stop giving those guys money first. We'll get to friendly nations later, but I really think right now might not be the time to pull Israel's funding. We could talk about that later. We definitely got plenty of other countries that are taking billions upon billions of our tax dollars and shouldn't be taking it. Eventually we'll get to it. Eventually.
Alright, let's start by cutting all funding to South and Central America and Ukraine and NATO.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so my position on Ukraine is twofold. Number one, yeah, not necessarily a great idea if Russia steamrolls over Ukraine. Not necessarily a great idea. Number two, if we're going to help Ukraine with funding, it shouldn't go towards paying their government workers. You know, if they're really worried about Russia steamrolling them, we shouldn't be funding benders for government workers. You know, the money should be going towards stuff that goes pew pew boom boom explodey explodey. You know, if you really want to do that, but it's not, and that's my major problem with it. And realistically, I think Europe should really be footing the entirety of the bill on this one.
If you want to help Ukraine, declare war on Russia.
Yeah.
Otherwise, shut up and pull out.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything except prolonging an inevitable defeat.
No, the big thing is that both Russia and Ukraine need to come to the table and just basically stop.
A peace treaty was on the table, and then Boris Johnson got told by the White House to go over to Ukraine and tell Zelensky not to take it.
Yeah, that's the problem, is the meddling. Too much meddling. Just give Putin, give Zelensky the off-ramp, and then be done.
The White House is literally trying to egg this on and turn it into World War III.
Okay, Beastmod, I'm going to have to stop you right there. The government of Israel is the Jews. You cannot make that argument that they're the Zionists. No, the government of Israel and the Jews are one and the same. I do apologize. That's not a pleasant thing for a lot of the people to hear, but it truly is one and the same. So
Israel is the Jewish state.
Yeah, Israel is the Jewish ethno-state. If there is no Israel, the Jews have nowhere to go. I'm sorry. That's hard stop. I know some people really, really, really don't accept that. Jerusalem is God's place for Jews. Not Zionists. The Zionist is an amalgamation. It is a creation of people that really don't like Jewish people. The state of Israel, they're not Zionists. They are just Jewish people wanting to live their lives. And I am willing to die on that hill. Yeah, you can take for that what you want. All right, we're back in Catland. Yay. This isn't just a social call. Speak to you with the leader of the Knights Blessed, blah, blah, blah. You're willing to believe what you want. I'm okay with that. Unfortunately, the Zionist line is anti-Semitic, so I would greatly caution you with using that. Please do more research, look into it. And yeah, unfortunately, the whole Zionist argument is based in anti-Semitism. The anti-Semitic lie that Jews in the state of Israel is going to take over the world, the Jews are in control of everything. The whole Zionist narrative is steeped deep in anti-Semitism. That is unfortunately what it is. No, they're just living their lives. They have no imperialist desires, nothing like that. They're just living their lives in the state of Israel, continuously getting rocketed by literally every country surrounding them. So, yeah.
Well, except Jordan. Jordan's made peace with them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right, Jordan. Who also won't accept the Palestinians, by the way.
Egypt's become neutral.
Egypt has gotten better.
They're tired of getting... Well, the Egyptians are just tired of getting their butts kicked.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see here. Zion is a mountain? Zion's actually a national park in southern Utah. Heyo! I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
That might be a different Zion than is being referred to.
No, I know. I had to make a joke somewhere, Will. Come on. There's a little too much seriousness for the talking to you. That was a little A little too much seriousness. Serious business.
I mean, if you want to get down with the brass tacks, Zion is a city that was taken up into heaven.
Yeah, pretty much. Way back in times of yore. Oh boy. They're still talking. Zion is a mountain. So, Beast Mod, if you don't... Okay. You're starting to confuse me. You're starting to go into territory that I am not familiar with Zionists. So, are you talking about the Temple Mount in Jerusalem? Is that... I must say I am not familiar with Revolution. You're kind of just saying words now. And I understand it's late for me. It's 11:20 right now where I'm at. But
It's not making any sense to me.
words, you're saying words and there's not really any coherence between them. I do apologize. I feel like we're in a really bad poetry jam. Zion, revolution. There's a reason I never went to those. Yeah, the American Revolution? Okay. Beast Mod, I don't know if you're drunk or something, dude, but, like, you're literally making 0 sense. You are just throwing out items. I'm your bartender. I'm gonna cut you off. You probably should go to bed, buddy. I don't know where in the world you are located, but wherever you are, obviously a little too tired. Why don't you log off, man? Take some time, take some breaths, probably go get some sleep, dude. Because, I mean, this place used to be a cantina, the Frito Bandito cantina. So I still do have my root beer slinging bartender responsibilities. And that's genuine concern for your health. Because you're starting to just type random stuff, man.
And incorrectly spell it, too.
Hey, you know what? I have a hard time spelling revolution, too. I can relate.
Yeah, but he spelled it perfectly fine the first time.
Okay, Beast Mod, we do have one firm rule here in the Taqueria. I'll let it slide this once. Keep the language G-rated, please. If you are unwilling to abide by that, you are more than willing to show yourself the door. But yeah, we keep it family friendly here. And yeah, so you have been warned. That's just the way we roll here. We're gonna delete that message.
I already took care of deleting the message.
Yeah, I got it. I got it on the stream side.
Ah, very nice.
Very nice. Very
Beast Mod, we did not mute you. We just deleted the one message.
Yep, single message. Oh, thank goodness.
And I also have no idea what the heck he was talking about still.
Who, Beastmon?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, neither do I. That's
I don't
okay.
know what was bullcrap?
You might find this interesting, Zero. Well, that makes one of us. Because I don't find this interesting at all. Customary greeting? Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Say... Alin Tuta. Nope, I totally did not remember that.
Most people didn't. That's why they give you a reminder.
Yep. Alright, where are we off to now? Oh, crap.
You go get washed. It's dark water.
Oh boy, bath time. Your friends have been cleansed. Oh, I missed the shower scene. Wait, what? Wet, but no otherwise different. Oh boy. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's just... All right, I'm gonna give myself another couple minutes and log off at 11:30, because I better get to bed.
They made this entirely too freaking long.
Yep, I concurreth. I mean, realistically, all this is a jaunt through Shadowbringers again, and just a little bit of character development for Zero, and that's about it.
This entire post-expansion story has been character development for Zero.
That is true. You're not wrong.
And it has been the most sloppy, rushed, forced character development in the entire game.
Right. Which is pretty sad, because I actually really like Zero. I don't know if you've noticed, but I actually do enjoy Zero's character. Alright. Looks like I'm done with Forest Kitty people. To twine. Oh boy. Okay. All right. I think we're gonna call it here.
That's a good idea.
Yep. All right, everyone. Well, that is gonna be it for us. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you all had a great time. let's see here. Let's see here. Where do I? No. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll be back tomorrow morning. Sometime in the morning, I'll wake up and we'll probably take care of just some lesser stuffs. Or actually, you know what? We'll just keep plowing through the MSQ. Gotta bowl through this thing quickly anyway. So I'll just wake up tomorrow morning and just keep stepping through stuffs. So anyway, if you like what you see here, please hit the like button, hit the follow button. We greatly appreciate it. Join the Discord, link in the description below. If you don't see a direct link, check the link tree, scroll all the way down, and you'll find the Discord icon. Click that, and you'll be here. So thank you very much, Operator and Will, for staying up with me tonight.
Yeah, be here.
Of course.
All right, we're all going to go crash. So until later, my friends, good night, Isaiah Norris, wherever you are.
Wherever you are.
Good night, everyone. Good night.